dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more. I'm a young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on that game's first play.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 19 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
4th down, here's Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So that's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Okay, ready? Second down, 8 yards to go.
And 8.
Get it. Warriors, Panthers 60, Panthers. From the shotgun, it's Nola. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 80 yards! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 26. And a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
It's the second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going right, it's taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Start. Ready. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. On first down, right back to Johnson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Seven Pirates! Two!
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Milrow going to hold on to this one. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on fourth and inches. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Has caught right side by Thornton.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Here's third down and a few inches as we are ready to get back underway. On third down, here's Johnson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
70. Panther 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball at the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. That one taken in by Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards. So second down, and they'll run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Back. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On this first down, it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing is Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've whooped his weight tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Now it's Johnson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Ready,
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Now let's go.
To the air, it's Milrow. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Now it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Hurts to the end on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. That is caught out wide on the RPOs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. They had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia. Hurts to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And the get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Big time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
Easy, 63, back.
They'll try to run this one in. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drug. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Now Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Milrow to throw. Throw on the run is complete. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Back up to his own goal line. Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Kalijah in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now
key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop the ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the give, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Milroe. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Steelers. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. What you do, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is,
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. And that ball is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Marked down up past the 25-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. His pass Taken in by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Third and 3.
Go!
Milroe. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCouber. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready!
Now Milroe on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Okay, ready?
Third and long.
Tag! Cowboy 79 Broncos! Ready?
To the air, it's Milroe. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up this coverage there. And they force fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Set.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Right, set. On anyone, huh?
A second down throw for Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Hurts again. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Open man downfield is Mitchell. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
There on the 10. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On second down, Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good, and the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7
Rattler.
at the 38-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
A run here with Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Come on. 18, Panther 6.
Now it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run the zone read here on third down. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. From the 41, here's second and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up here first and 10.
37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Williams in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last
typical.